No warning, no mercy, just fire consuming everything in its path, and firefighters racing to stop it before it takes more than just bricks and beams. Let's get into today's video. On August 17, 2020, in Duncanville, Texas, police responded to a report of a child left alone in a car on Gemini Avenue.
4244, I'm gonna attempt to break a window. Child has been thrown up.
Upon arrival, officers found a hot vehicle with a 1-year-old child strapped in a car seat, crying, sweating profusely, and vomiting. Acting quickly, an officer broke the passenger side window to rescue the child and placed them in a patrol car with air conditioning until paramedics arrived. The child's family later arrived at the scene.
It's okay. I know. What's the matter? I know. I'm sorry. I know. If y'all can try to make contact with the parent or something in there, I don't know. What is it?
The case was reported to Child Protective Services and referred to the Dallas County Grand Jury for potential prosecution. On November 8, 2024, and sub exploded on 133rd Street in South Ocean Park, Queens, New York City. The vehicle was carrying compressed gas cylinders and lithium-ion batteries, one of which malfunctioned, triggering a massive explosion. The blast damaged at least 5 homes and 5 vehicles, prompting an urgent response from the fire department. Firefighters quickly secured the area, controlled gas leaks, and extinguished small fires caused by the explosion. Despite the significant damage, no injuries were reported.
Go Panigale.
On August 6, 2018, a tanker explosion on the A14 highway in Bologna, Italy led to a major disaster, prompting an urgent firefighting response. The explosion occurred after the tanker collided with a truck carrying flammable solvents, causing intense flames that quickly spread to surrounding vehicles. Within minutes, 100 firefighters arrived to contain the inferno and prevent further damage. The massive explosion left 70 people injured and caused severe infrastructure damage to the highway.
When the vehicle exploded at around 12:50 p.m. and attending the scene on the bypass in Borgo Panigale.
The incident highlighted the dangers of transporting hazardous materials and the critical role of emergency responders in such life-threatening situations. On November 9, 2024, a generator fire sparked a massive blaze at a parking lot in Beirut, Lebanon. The flames spread rapidly, engulfing multiple vehicles and creating a dangerous situation. Firefighters arrived swiftly, working to extinguish the fire and evacuate nearby buildings to ensure public safety. Their quick response prevented further destruction and potential casualties. On July 7, 2018, a major fire broke out on Via Padova in Milan, Italy. The blaze started from a ground floor shop and quickly spread to the upper floors of the building, also engulfing 2 parked cars in front. A 118-member emergency team, including firefighters, police, and paramedics, was swiftly deployed to contain the fire and assist those affected. Six people were injured and were transported to the hospital in time for medical treatment. The exact cause of the fire remains undetermined. On June 2, 2015, in Austin, Texas, 3 people were injured in a car explosion at a shopping center parking lot.
Hey, y'all need me there? Just come here for a second. Hey, fire.
According to police reports, a man intentionally detonated his vehicle, injuring 2 officers who attempted to intervene. Both officers were transported to the hospital for treatment, while the man's condition remained unclear. Following an investigation, authorities suspected the incident was likely an act of self-harm by the man. On October 22, 2024, a mobile home fire near Hot Springs, Arkansas sparked a wildfire along Interstate 30. The fire began around 1:45 p.m. when a mobile home caught fire on the roadside, with flames quickly spreading to surrounding grasslands and forests, burning approximately 35 acres. Fire crews from Clark County, Hot Spring County, and neighboring areas responded swiftly to contain the blaze. The fire caused significant traffic disruptions, but fortunately, no injuries or casualties were reported. Thanks to the rapid response of firefighters, the fire was brought under control before causing further devastation.
These storage yards were being used to...
On November 11, 2023, a massive fire erupted at a storage yard beneath the 10 freeway in Los Angeles, forcing the complete closure of the highway. The Los Angeles Fire Department swiftly responded, deploying over 100 firefighters from 26 units to combat the blaze. The fire burned approximately 8 acres, causing significant structural damage. Fortunately, no injuries were reported. The 10 freeway remained closed for several days as crews worked on necessary repairs and safety inspections.
gas leak, which then explodes.
On February 22, 2025, a gas explosion occurred at Steffen's Auto Parts, an auto parts store in Hutchinson, Kansas. Firefighters detected a gas leak underground at Avenue E and Main Street, prompting an evacuation of the downtown area. Just before the explosion, firefighters evacuated the store, narrowly avoiding injury. Fortunately, no casualties were reported. The blast completely destroyed the building, and fire crews worked through the night to extinguish the remaining flames. Authorities are currently investigating the cause of the explosion. A devastating fire broke out at the Brisum fuel storage facility in Veselkovsky, Kyivskaya, Ukraine on June 8, 2015.
Горит по всему периметру.
The blaze started while petroleum was being pumped through a hose and quickly spread, engulfing a total of 17 fuel tanks containing approximately 14,000 tons of fuel. During firefighting efforts, a catastrophic explosion occurred, claiming the lives of at least 5 people. By the morning of June 9th, several tanks were still burning, sending flames as high as 50 meters and completely destroying the oil depot. This tragedy not only forced the evacuation of nearby residents, but also severely disrupted fuel supplies, marking one of the worst industrial fires in Ukraine's history.
Все указанные моменты приводили к тому, что катастрофа рано или поздно была неизбежна.
Copy, bumper line in the back of the trailer.
A truck suddenly burst into flames on a deserted road in Lake Township. Oh! By the time firefighters arrived at the scene, the fire had spread, engulfing the entire vehicle. Fortunately, since the area was not heavily trafficked, the blaze did not affect residents or other vehicles. Firefighters quickly implemented fire suppression measures, and thankfully, no one was injured in the incident. A driver narrowly escaped a serious accident while driving on a highway in Los Angeles on February 21, 2025. The Los Angeles Fire Department quickly arrived at the scene after receiving reports of the incident. According to initial investigations, a concrete chunk believed to have fallen from an overpass crashed through the windshield into the driver's seat, injuring the driver. The victim was transported to the hospital for treatment, while authorities continue to investigate the cause of the incident.
I was heading on I-80 off on 95 north. It's right on.
Okay, what's going on?
It's a semi-truck on.
On the I-10 near the I-95 exit in Jacksonville, Florida, a truck caught fire, sending thick black smoke billowing over the roadway.
He's left flames.
Starcom, car 4, go ahead and start.
4 tankers coming.
Command, tanker 57 en route. Acknowledge, that's probably.
The Jacksonville Fire Department responded swiftly, arriving at the scene as flames had already consumed most of the cabin. Fortunately, the driver managed to escape before the fire engulfed the entire vehicle.
Training 10, fire 5. Go ahead, Chief. Hey, is it just the cab on that end? I'm waiting for the smoke to clear to tell you for sure.
Gotcha. They're going to the back of this right now. I just want to acknowledge. Ask him what he's got in the back of this thing. Take train. Alright, for me, please. Acknowledge, man. Command by notified. Acknowledge.
Thanks to the prompt response of the firefighters, the blaze was quickly brought under control, minimizing damage and allowing for smooth cleanup operations.
Сейчас ведь! Выпрыгивай! Прыгай!
On the afternoon of September 21st, 2014, a serious multi-vehicle accident followed by a fire occurred in Udmurtia, Russia.
Блядь, нет глушителя нет. Ёбаный в рот, блядь, а! А мне даже лей, с этой стороны! Вот, давай ближе! Вот я говорю! Козельку дай, козельку!
At around 2 p.m., on a road near the village of Alexandrov, a truck collided with another vehicle, triggering a chain reaction that led to 7 additional vehicles crashing. The impacted vehicle caught fire, trapping the driver inside with no chance of escape. The flames quickly spread to the truck. Despite the efforts of bystanders, the victim did not survive. Firefighters extinguished the blaze while police continued to investigate the cause of the accident. A car suddenly caught fire and exploded in Chelyabinsk, Russia in 2018. The flames quickly engulfed the entire vehicle, burning fiercely. Firefighters arrived promptly and contained the blaze before it could spread further. It was reported that the car was carrying gas-powered equipment, and during the firefighting efforts, a gas cylinder exploded, causing a powerful shock wave. Fortunately, no one was injured, but the car was completely destroyed, leaving only a charred frame behind. The flames are out, but the story stays with us. We have many more firefighter stories to share with you, so stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, and see you next time.